Hello, this is Father Vincent Nguyen, missionary priest in Iceland. Today is Saturday, October 11th, 2025, of the 27th week in Ordinary Time. Today is also the optional memorial of St. John the 23rd, Pope. I take the Gospel from his memorial, which is from John chapter 21, verses 15 through 17. After Jesus had revealed himself to his disciples and eaten breakfast with them, he said to Simon Peter, "Simon, son of John, do you love me more than these?" Simon Peter answered him, "Yes, Lord, you know that I love you." Jesus said to him, "Feed my lambs." He then said to Simon Peter a second time, "Simon, son of John, do you love me?" Simon Peter answered him, "Yes, Lord, you know that I love you." He said to him, "Tend my sheep." He said to him the third time, "Simon, son of John, do you love me?" Peter was distressed that he had said to him a third time, "Do you love me?" And he said to him, "Lord, you know everything. You know that I love you." Jesus said to him, "Feed my sheep." Today the Church celebrates another one of her great leaders, St. John the 23rd. Two common characteristics that many saints and leaders of the Church have are that they came from very simple families and they experienced some form of great hardship. Simplicity and suffering gives saints and leaders the ability to relate to people and to help them in their difficulties. Suffering, especially, helps saints and leaders to know human nature. Throughout history, God has shown his special preference for the lowly, calling many to be his instruments of grace. During times when there is much darkness, chaos, and sin in the world, God raises saints and leaders to assist his people and bring spiritual renewal. St. Paul, in the first letter to the Corinthians, wrote, "Consider your own calling, brothers. Not many of you were wise by human standards. Not many were powerful. Not many were of noble birth. Rather, God chose the foolish of the world to shame the wise. And God chose the weak of the world to shame the strong. And God chose the lowly and despised of the world, those who count for nothing, to reduce to nothing those who are something." This was the case with St. John the 23rd. He came from a poor farming family of 14 children in Italy. Named Angelo Giuseppe Roncalli at birth, this baby would become one of the most influential popes of the Church and of history. It pleased God to choose this poor farm boy to lead the Church during the 20th century, a century with much war and destruction. In fact, this saint witnessed 2 world wars in his lifetime. Roncalli was ordained a priest in 1904. In 1914, Roncalli was drafted into the Italian army during World War I and served as a medic and chaplain. During this time, Roncalli experienced the horrors of war and the absence of peace. In 1919, he was discharged from military service. After the war, Roncalli quickly rose in the ranks of the Church, being ordained a bishop and sent to Bulgaria, Turkey, and Greece by the Vatican. During World War II, using his influence and position, the bishop helped many Jews escape Nazi persecution by issuing transit visas and coordinating rescue plans with other ambassadors from other nations. This was no small feat, as it required many resources, trusted friends, taking dangerous risks, and prudence. According to Franciscan media, it was estimated that Roncalli saved about 24,000 Jews. In 1958, he was elected Pope, taking the name John the 23rd. The decision to take the name John the 23rd surprised many, because that name was associated with division in the church. However, this John 23rd proved to be a man of peace and unity during the 20th century, where there was the absence of peace and unity. At the height of the Cold War between the United States and the Soviet Union, the Cuban Missile Crisis broke out in October 1962, and Pope John XXIII was deeply involved in the efforts to resolve the conflict. Today, we live in turbulent times where, using the words of Venerable Fujin Shin, godlessness, violence, and sin seem to reign. We are in urgent need of saints and leaders. However, just as we have seen great saints and leaders in the church arise in the past when people most needed them, God will also raise great saints and leaders today to assist His people. Let's ask God, through the intercession of St. John the 23rd, raise up for us saints and leaders in our times. May God bless you all.
If you found this video fruitful, please feel free to share it with a friend or family member. Or if you would like to learn more about our missionary priests throughout the world and how to support them, please visit iveamerica.org. Thank you for watching, and God bless.